Ahoy there, speculative pirates, pastafarians, and ye seekers of sacred carbohydrates. Welcome aboard. I be Captain Dread Pirate Higgs, humble host for the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster of British Columbia, and licensed purveyor of spiritual marinara. If you be new here, this be a pastafarian sermon served up weekly, devoted to the praise and glory of our Noodly Lord, wherein we explore life, spirituality, philosophy, and other matters of importance, such as whether or not pineapple belongs on pizza. And for the record, no toppings are forbidden by the monster. So don your colanders and tricorns with pride, fill your goblets with grog, arm yourselves with the instruments of consumption, and let the spiritual feasting begin. Ahoy, me mates and fellow pastafarians. Today we gather to observe the curious and contemplative occasion known as Cthulhu Contemplation Day. On this day we pause our noodle twirling, rum sipping, and piratry pursuits to reflect upon the mysterious creature known as Kuthu. Now Kuthu, according to the old tales, is a vast and ancient being who slumbers beneath the sea, waiting in the sunken city of Relaya, dreaming strange dreams that ripple across the universe like overcooked noodles thrown at the fridge door of reality. Many people hear these tales, and with much wailing and gnashing of teeth say, well, that sounds terrifying. But pastafarians, being philosophers of both the absurd and the al dente, see something different. Because when we contemplate the writhing tentacles of cosmic mystery, we notice something oddly familiar. Yes, me hearties, they bear an uncanny resemblance to noodles. And noodles, as we know, are the sacred appendages of the divine flying spaghetti monster. Now, I am not saying that Kuthu and the flying spaghetti monster are related, but I am also not saying it. For what is the lesson of Kuthu? In the tales of H.P. Lovecraft, humanity confronts the unsettling idea that the universe is enormous, mysterious, and largely indifferent to our plans. Pastafarian philosophy gives the nod to the wisdom of this thought. After all, the universe does often behave like a pot of spaghetti that has been left unattended, chaotic, tangled, and occasionally appended for reasons no one fully understands. But rather than despair at the vastness of existence, pastafarians take a more practical approach. When faced with cosmic mystery, we do what sailors and pirates have always done. We laugh, we share a meal, and we keep sailing. For the pirates of old knew something important. The sea is vast, strange creatures lurk beneath it, and storms may come without warning. Yet the proper response was never to panic. The proper response was to hoist the sails, pour the rum, and keep a lookout for the tentacles. And so on this Cthulhu Contemplation Day, we reflect on three great truths. First, the universe is more vast and inscrutable than we can know. Second, well, that's perfectly fine. And third, if a giant cosmic tentacle ever does rise from the depths, it will probably pair nicely with a good Chianti and some fava beans. So contemplate the mysteries of existence, me hearties. Gaze into the cosmic ocean. Respect the unknowable. But remember that fear is far less useful than curiosity, humor, and a well-buttered slice of garlic bread. For whether the universe is ruled by unknowable horrors, divine noodles, or some combination of the two, we remain pirates on the philosophical and theological seas. And pirates, as you know, are sacred people. So raise your goblets high, contemplate the deep, and if the tentacles of the unknown ever reach toward ye, just remember, they might be noodles. Ramen. If you've enjoyed today's sermon, or it has at least given you a hankering for pasta, consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and sharing it with a friend who could use a little more carbohydrate-based philosophical perspective and saucy theological inspiration. New sermons arrive every Friday, God willing, because our monster appreciates a degree of regularity and plenty of leftovers. Until next time, may you be touched by his noodly appendages, sated by his zesty sauce, and cradled in his comfy colander. Fair winds, following seas, and as ever, ramen. Aye, aye, and goodbye.